Welcome back to the 7 Habits of Highly Nice People. Today's episode focuses on a skill that can transform relationships and empower personal growth, the art of giving feedback with kindness and clarity. Whether at work, at home, or in your friendships, learning to share constructive feedback in a thoughtful way is essential to being truly nice and truly effective. Why feedback matters? Feedback isn't about criticism. It's about connection and improvement. It says, I care enough about you to want to help. I respect you enough to trust you can grow. I value our relationship enough to be honest. The key is to balance kindness, to protect the relationship, with clarity, to make the feedback useful. Key principles for kind and clear feedback. 1. Lead with empathy. Before you give feedback, put yourself in the other person's shoes. How would you feel receiving this feedback? What tone or approach would make it easier for you to hear? Empathy sets the stage for kindness and ensures your feedback comes from a place of care, not judgment. 2. Focus on behavior, not the person. The goal is to address actions, not attack character. Instead of, you're so disorganized. Try, I noticed the project timeline slipped because the files weren't ready. Can we talk about how to organize them better next time? This approach keeps the conversation constructive and avoids defensiveness. 3. Be specific. Vague feedback is unhelpful and can feel insincere. Instead, be clear about what you observed. During yesterday's meeting, you interrupted Sarah twice. Why it matters. It's important for everyone to feel heard. How to improve. Next time, let's try pausing before jumping in. Specific feedback gives the recipient actionable insights they can use to grow. 4. Use the feedback sandwich wisely. The classic positive-negative-positive sandwich can work, but only if it's genuine. Avoid sounding fake or formulaic. For example, start with something authentic. I really admire how passionate you are about this project. Share your feedback. One thing I noticed is that the presentation could have used clearer visuals to support your points. End with encouragement. I'm confident that your next one will be even stronger. How to give feedback with kindness. 1. Choose the right moment. Timing matters. Avoid giving feedback when emotions are high or the person is stressed. Instead, find a calm, private moment where they can truly listen. 2. Use I statements. Frame your feedback from your perspective to make it less accusatory. Instead of, you're always late. Try, I've noticed that meetings often start late and it's hard to stay on schedule. How can we work on this together? 3. Acknowledge strengths. Show that you recognize and value their contributions. This reinforces that your feedback isn't about tearing them down, but building them up. 4. Offer support. Don't just highlight a problem, be part of the solution. Ask, how can I help you improve in this area? Would it help to brainstorm some strategies together? Offering support shows that you're invested in their growth. Pitfalls to avoid. Being overly harsh. Criticism that feels personal or mean will damage trust. Being too vague. General feedback like, good job, or that wasn't great, isn't helpful. Overloading with feedback. Stick to 1 or 2 key points to avoid overwhelming the person. Practical exercises. 1. Practice on yourself. Reflect on a situation where you could have done better. How would you give yourself feedback in a kind and constructive way? 2. Start small. Pick a low-stakes situation to practice giving feedback. For example, the coffee you made is great. Maybe next time we can add a little less sugar. 3. Observe reactions. Pay attention to how the recipient reacts to your feedback. Are they open? Defensive? Use their response to refine your approach. The art of giving feedback with kindness and clarity is about more than just pointing out flaws. It's about empowering others to grow while strengthening your relationship with them. Your challenge this week: identify one situation where you can give feedback and use the principles we've discussed today. Lead with empathy, be specific, and offer support. In our next episode, we'll explore the power of active listening as a key habit of highly nice people. Until then, stay kind, stay clear, and keep spreading positivity in all you do. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep practicing niceness.